Welcome to Weekly. This shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Commanders set to go to work on offense, and they've handed the controls to this man in his second NFL season, former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
Howell got the nod from Commanders leadership to be the team's starter this year. A nice bump for last year's 5th-round pick. One start as a rookie. It didn't look bad at all, winning the team's finale. And let's not forget, this is a guy who was once viewed as a first-round pick. So there's plenty of promise hidden beneath the surface.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Powell. He's got Thomas yet again complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. Sly able to put this one through. And it's 3-0 Washington. So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets in, this being the preseason. But here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down, here's Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Here's 2nd and 7. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Watson, he's going to keep it on the draw. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Byron Pringle, 54 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Taken at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To pass, Flacco. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Browns. Jakeem Grant, 71 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are even at 10 apiece. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, they turn to Ford. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. On the ground, it's Ford. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So that drive, 4 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brissett sets to throw it.
Short throw here to the tight end Bates. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Brissett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw again. Brissett. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Sly able to put this one through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. Well, trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
So we have reached halftime in our first Boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Throwing here on first down, Flacco. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He's going to let it go again. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jakeem Grant. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? And which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now. Because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Brissett. Quick slant to Crowder. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. To throw is Brissett. That's going to go as a loss of 17 on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. Now Brissett. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That'll give them 8 that time. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Play action now. Brissett. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Sly able to put this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, certainly happy they were able to force the fumble, Charles, but wish they would have gotten in the end zone, only getting 3 points there and still facing this second-half deficit.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game, because that offense, they're going to be all about ball security from here on out.
The Browns set to take over. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it?
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Brissett's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return. And the Browns have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead is up to 15 now. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Washington offense back out there. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Brissett on first down.
Got an open man, it's Pringle. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Second down and 3. They run the toss now with Gibson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
Throwing, Brissett.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down. Brissett now. Man open left side is Brown.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that, Burko?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
First down, Brissett.
This will be caught once again by Brown. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now 2nd and 4. Brissett. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now Brissett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bates. Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13. Brissett's throw taken in by Pringle. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here's Brissett. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. So it's a win here for the Cleveland Browns, and it was thanks in large part to the play of the man who's been doing this for a while, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end of each. This is the player card. Here you can see your strength. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team...